Good morning, everybody. My name is Barry Schwartz. This is the Search Buzz video recap. Today is Friday, October 7th, and this is the search news we covered over at the Search Engine Roundtable at seroundtable.com over the past week. Lots to discuss, but not as much as the previous weeks, but we did have some examples of some crazy wild swings from different search sites and search results. A lot of Google Search Console weirdness this week. Google Reviews has updated their guidelines and made a lot of changes. And so much more. So you definitely want to stay tuned and watch to the end. Make sure to subscribe and like this video. This video is also sponsored by Bruce Clay. Thank you, Bruce. Bruce is one of the founding fathers of the SEO space, doing search marketing since 1996. Bruce Clay is big into SEO training. Check them out at seotraining.com and also make sure to check them out at bruceclay.com. Thank you, Bruce, and the Bruce Clay team for sponsoring it. Deeply appreciate it. Okay, so first up, just a heads up, I posted the monthly Google Webmaster report. This is the October 22 version. A lot in there. So if you want to catch up on what happened over the past month or so, I posted on October 3rd. It goes through a really detailed recap of what happened over the past month at Google, including all the different Google algorithm updates. There were 3 official ones and so much more. So definitely take a look at that if you missed it. It's a lot there for you to see. So Glenn Gabe shared some screenshots of what he calls dueling algorithms. And basically what you have is you have 3 different algorithm updates: the helpful content update, the product reviews update, the core update, not in that order, basically dueling with each other for specific websites to rank or they shouldn't rank. So let's say, I don't know, site A did great with the helpful content update. You see their rankings go up. Then they got hit by the core update. Their rankings went down. And they did really well with the product reviews update. Their rankings went back up. And you have these algorithms that are like dueling with each other, these machine learning algorithms dueling with each other, saying this site deserves to rank well, this site does not deserve to rank well, this site does deserve. And you have these ranking algorithms that kind of fight with each other. And Gabe shares some examples, and then we have a bunch more examples in the comments, which is pretty fun. So it's just always interesting to see when these algorithm updates, especially when the algorithm updates roll out next to each other, and they kind of fight with each other in terms of, yeah, this site should rank really well, or no, this site should really not rank well. And it's fun to kind of see that, unless you're the site hit by it. I don't know, but pretty interesting. Also, Google Search Console has a issue specifically with the Google Analytics 3 integration with the Search Console. So you can actually link Google Search Console with Google Analytics 3 and also 4. And when you go to the queries report in Google Analytics 3, Universal Analytics, the query data is currently not set. Google said, not sure what's going on. They're looking into it. I'm not sure if they'll actually end up fixing it because, again, Google Analytics 3 is sunsetting in July 1st, June 1st, one of those dates of next year. So who knows if they'll fix it. Maybe it's intentional. I'm not sure. But it's affecting specifically the Google Search Console integration with Google Analytics 3, Universal Analytics 3, where query data is not being set. So you have to pull it from directly Google Search Console, or you can get it in Google Analytics 4 if you want to. Also, Google Search Console performance reports are missing data on September 21st. Google said they're going to try to backfill that data, but right now that data is still not there as of this morning. You may see a drop in impressions and clicks on the 21st, so if you have sent out any client data, you definitely want to go ahead and update them on that information. On Google Search Console's side, Google Search Console is not currently tracking multi-search traffic and impressions and clicks. We looked into this. Glenn Gabe also did a deep dive to see if he could actually find any data. John Mueller and Daniel said, let us know if you find anything because they're international, so they don't really see these features yet. But it looks like currently multi-search is not appearing in Google Search Console, not yet. I don't think they'll ever add a filter for it, but who knows, maybe they will. Danny Sullivan said that Google's still working on fixing the timestamp issues with Google search results. So whenever you go to, especially like a news type of result, you'll see X hours ago. And often the case, and a lot of big time publishers are complaining about this. Specifically, Kyle Sutton, from the director of SEO at USA Today, is complaining about this. William Flanagan, from the SEO director of Wall Street Journal, and a bunch of other people off the record has come to me in the past couple of days saying, Google's still getting these timestamps wrong. It's published maybe minutes ago and it's showing them it published hours ago, or it's published days ago and it's showing published hours ago. And Danny Sullivan said, yeah, we're still looking into this. We're still working on this. And it's funny because Google said this, Danny Sullivan said the same thing literally like 5 years ago. So we'll see. It's been a challenge. It's not easy, Google said, and they're currently working on this. John Mueller said something very interesting. He said, searching visually is rare. And that was kind of in regards to Google Lens, Google Image Search, all that type of stuff. He's like, if you're focusing, it's basically, should you go ahead and optimize for like your images and web search? And basically John Mueller said, generally in many areas, he said, searching visually is rare, which again, probably is rare compared to web search. So it's pretty interesting to hear him say that. And then back to Danny Sullivan. Danny Sullivan at Google basically gave some advice around what if somebody copies your original research? Not copying and scraping your content per se, like a copy mirror image of it, but they're taking your content that you have original research for. And this was a complaint from Celebrity Net Worth, where basically they said, hey, we put up this original research about what the net worth of R. Kelly is, and another website stole it, and they ranked above us. So Danny Sullivan gave a bit of advice saying, one, ask the sites that are taking your original research to actually link to you. Good luck with that. Two, make it clear on your web page that the original research is yours and yours alone. Also, ensure that the details of the page are uniquely done. Make sure it's not copied from somebody else, and explain how you got your original research. So that's Danny Sullivan's advice on when somebody steals your original research, doesn't necessarily copy and paste your content, but takes your original research and ranks above you. Google has updated its reviews guidelines once again. A few weeks ago, we covered how they updated their guidelines specifically around certain reviews. Here's a new one where they actually added a line calling, basically saying they're disallowing, discouraging or prohibiting negative reviews or selectively soliciting positive reviews from your customers. So you can't go ahead and say, don't leave us a review. I know you had a horrible time. You can't go ahead and say, I know you had a great time. I want you to leave me a review. This is against Google's guidelines. But I think every single business does that. Just keep that in mind. It's technically against Google's guidelines, and Google updated that and thanks for spotting that. Google business profiles are noticing a spike in suspensions over the past few weeks. A lot of businesses are saying my business is suspended. I'm not sure if this is a bug or a feature. We spotted this from Joy Hawkins and Jason Brown, but it definitely seems like a lot of businesses are being suspended in Google business profiles. So if your business is suspended, you're not alone. I still don't know what the resolution is with that, but people are complaining about that. Talking about Google business profiles, the Google Business Profiles Insights Report, which surprisingly more people have access to anymore, are noticing an unusual spike on around like mid-September. I think September 15th or 17th or something like that. I'm not exactly sure the date, but a number of people are noticing an unusual spike in their Insights Report in Google Business Profiles. So if you see that, you're not alone. Google Business Profiles has also removed the health and safety attributes from your attributes in your Google Business Profiles section. So if you used to, back in COVID, Google released like the ability to add to your business, do you wear masks required, temperature checks, et cetera, et cetera. Those have been removed, I guess, as the pandemic winds down. People are removing these types of features and they are gone from your attributes section in Google Business Profiles. Google Shopping is testing a chat feature in the product search results. So if you're searching for something and product results come up and you click on them, you actually have this little chat button, which lets you go ahead and like chat with them. That was spotted by SatIK. I guess people are interested in chatting with the e-commerce sites. Google Ads is updating its UK financial services policy in order to crack down on more financial fraud in the UK. Specifically, this is going to be enforced starting January 16th, 2023, but the policy is going to be updated December 6th, 2022. This is going to target debt services, where debt services were removed in the scope of UK financial services policies. Also, there's an exempt professional firms and recognition investment exchanges and updated verification requirements for FCA authorized firms. So just keep that in mind. If you are doing any financial advertising in the UK, you definitely want to take a look at that policy. Google Ads also has added the ability to add recommendations from your experiments directly from the experiments page in one click. This is just was announced a couple of days ago, and it's just basically going to go ahead and allow you to save some more time. Again, it allows you in a more efficient way to, in a few clicks, just to go ahead and set up an experiment where you compare your base campaign to your trial campaign. You'll have the ability to add a recommendation, then apply that recommendation right away, which saves you a little bit of time, which is pretty cool. And Google Ads also has released their Ads API schedule. It's a tentative schedule, which obviously may change, but they released it last night. And it talks about their 2023 Google Ads release schedule. So version 13 is expected to launch in January, February 2023. And version 13 will actually be sunsetted in January 2024 around then. So keep that in mind. 14 is going to be released sometime in May and June of the next year. And then 15 is supposed to be released at the end of the year, September, October 2023, which Google released that for their algorithm updates. All right, Microsoft Advertising has announced a bunch of new features earlier this week, including the ability to import your solutions from Performance Max into Google, into your Microsoft Advertising Network, intent-based marketing with Microsoft Audience Network, new video ads. Microsoft Audience Network expanded to 66 new countries. Smart campaigns are now available in 6 new markets. Automated bidding and dynamic search ads are now available in Japanese markets. Data exclusions for automated bidding is now open to beta. Automated extensions updates. Euro tracking is now enabled. Asset library is now globally available. And doctor and clinic ads are now available in closed beta. So definitely take a look at that as well. And then finally, Google has updated its tag. The new Google tag has been updated. And now that tag has added a few new features, including a new tag summary, covered summary report, a new ability to go ahead and also new integration with Google Ads, Google Analytics, and also CMS platforms, popular CMS platforms, and a bunch of other things. So definitely take a look at that new Google tag features over there. In any event, thank you so much for listening to the Search Buzz video recap. My name again is Barry Schwartz, and this is the search news we covered over at the Search Engine Roundtable, seroundtable.com over the past week. Just a heads up, I am offline again on Monday and Tuesday for the holiday of Sukkot, and then the following again, Monday, Tuesday. I will have stuff scheduled for those days. Appreciate in advance the leeway there with being offline. I will be catching up on Tuesday night late and back to normal on Wednesday and Thursday and Friday, and then back offline Monday and Tuesday, and then the whole routine again. But I'm pretty much rounding out these holidays, and I hope anybody celebrating Sukkot has a nice, happy Sukkot. In any event, thanks so much to Bruce Clay for sponsoring. Deeply appreciated. Everyone, make sure to subscribe and comment and like the video, and I'll see you guys next. Have a great day. Speak to you guys later. Bye-bye.